fire signs. How are you guys doing today? I am doing amazing. As I see, I pre-shuffled and laid out the majority of the deck, the layout, because I wanted to have some time to explain your energy. I felt like I was rushed a little bit with the water sign, so if you're cross-watching water sign, I do apologize. I just feel like I should do this, that way I have some more time to really get into details too, especially with your guys's, because in the center, you guys actually have the Emperor. So 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I think I got the angle worked out for this. Okay. To get majority of the cards up here. So this is going to be for fall, October 1st through the 15th. This is going to be the first 2 weeks of October. Right now, this is aside from the cards. What I know is a lot of people are feeling are purging, irritability, kind of like that Mars feeling somewhat. Some people are feeling regression, like they feel like they're going backwards in their journey. And they're not. What's going on is, you know what, a lot of people are feeling the Venus retrograde a bit early. This retrograde is a retrograde of reflection, reanalyzing, rebirth, rising from the ashes kind of feeling. So it's just burning off the last bit of purging that people need to do. And some people need to heal from like heartbroken, what they thought was healed wasn't really healed. Some people need to heal, some people need to reanalyze their life path and really think what they thought they were going towards was their journey, their life path, their journey, what they're meant to be, and they realize that it's not. They have some form of epiphany. And then right now, what I'm personally feeling is the Uranus energy from the planet. So I've been really playing around, or it sounds weird, but channeling planet energies. And I channeled Mars a lot. And it actually was a positive trait for me because my moon, for example, is Aries. So I channeled that. Now I feel like I'm channeling Uranus, and Uranus is about changes. It's almost, I believe it's like the Tower. There's just like a change for the better. There's ideas. It's like you have a schematic of a plan and you're going to start initiating it. It's action. And that's what I feel is going on right now with the Venus retrograde. And so this is where they kind of complement each other, because you're going to reanalyze something like a relationship, and you're going to decide, because also retrograde also means people may be coming back as well. So there could be some old exes, past life people, or even your twin, if you believe in that kind of stuff, soulmates are from the past, past life. They'll come in, and if you've already met them, you've been through stuff with them, ultimately it's going to be up to you if you want to start something up again. And so you'll have to make that decision, and it's more of like planning the pros and cons. What about this? What about that? And then following your heart. That's Uranus. And then when you decide something, Uranus comes in and takes that plan into action. Like if you were going to leave a job and you just fully decided you were going to leave and you did something that initiated it, then here comes Uranus, here comes a Tower, and they put it into action for a positive effect. So I feel like that's what a lot of people are going, but it's a lot of energy. And so I feel like it's uneasy, because it's also kind of masculine energy. And you see it here, like I said, aside from the cards, but you can see it pop up in the readings. Here's the Emperor. This is the center card. Here is the change of the week, so from week 1 to week 2. But so in the center, it's the overall energy, and it's masculine energy. So a lot of people who have the feminine dominant energy are going to be feeling a bit uneasy. It's not their, we'll say it's not their home. So it's like being at a guest house and you don't want to touch any of their stuff. Like you don't want to ask for water, you don't want to ask for a blanket or anything like that. It's exactly what it is. It's uncharted territory. And so I feel like that's where purging is coming out too, especially if you have a twin flame, you know, someone who mirrors your soul. If they're masculine, you're feeling that masculine need to heal within yourself. And when you do that, you heal them as well. So it's very interesting. It's just how you balance out. It's a mirroring effect. And so you want to focus on your own healing, not on someone else. You don't want to spy. I saw a lot of Page of Swords lately, but you do not want to keep spying on them. You're focusing on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you manifest so much more. And right now with this energy, it is crucial that you focus on your own healing and you choose wisely. You do not start anything during this retrograde. Nothing permanent, like you don't decide to jump into a relationship. I would say if dating feels okay, but not making it official kind of thing, is an example, because I had thought of that too. I was like, wait a minute, what if my twin comes in during this retrograde? I was like, I'm gonna shut the door on him. Like, no, wait till November, then he can come back to me. That's how I feel. But I mean, it happens, and when you think that way, universe has a sense of humor, and they'll just bring it right in during that time you don't want it to. But you're gonna have to use your intuition on that, really focus on that kind of, is it good, is it bad? I mean, I just personally, like I said, don't start anything during this retrograde. Simply talk and take it step by step. And then once that ends for retrograde, go right ahead and make those decisions. And I feel like that should be a standard thing to do anyways, especially if your twin was in a third party. You know, you don't really want to be the rebound person. I feel like that's what would happen so this will be a warning. For some reason, I'm wanting to say this. If your twin was in a third party, then he'd leave them and come to you. That's a warning, especially during the retrograde. That's a warning. That is a test for you. And if I would say you fail, you just fall a few steps back, but it's something that's going to hurt because you're going to end up being the rebound. That's as clear as day as I can say it. And I don't mean to be harsh if I sound it, but that's plain and simple. If you give it up too soon, you are the rebound in the third party situation. So take it step by step, guys. Communication is key. In which case, I do see a lot of action, and I feel like it's within yourself. So let's get started into your reading. I just want to go over all the energies, go over the energy with you guys. Again, this is for your fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I didn't mention this in the other one, but I mean, this could be your moon, which is your emotions. This could be your sun, which is who you reflect yourself into the other world. The moon is who you really reflected within yourself or a private group. And then, or it could be your Venus, which is like your relationship aspect. Relationship emotions. I'm not fully in depth into astrology, so I could be wrong on the Venus, but for some reason I want to say Venus as well, especially with the retrograde. So let's get started. Like I said, the center card is the transition from one week to another and the overall energy. And like I said, we are going into a very masculine territory. You have the Emperor center stage. So you have him dead center in the stage. He is ready. And he is Aries, by the way. And Aries is new beginning, is the first zodiac. So you think new beginnings. You also think of immature energy. And not in a negative way, I mean acting before you think energy. So this is where I throw caution to the wind and be very careful on the choices you make. And then I was like, and to just be, for some reason, I'm hearing the word discreet. So in the beginning, you become, I will say your sexual drive is increased, is what I'm feeling with the first card. Your sexual drive is increased. Again, the masculine energy is taking over, so you will feel that. And that's what I think causes some tests. I feel like you're going to be already tested as it is, but you're going to be tempted by things. So again, things from your past. Some of you, it could be a Leo coming in from your past, but it's a test. And the reason I say that, because in this King of Wands here, you have, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but you have this like little snake that's glowing by him. And so I feel like whatever is coming towards you is going to be one of those tests the universe throws at you. And we will see. I feel like it's an energy vampire. So someone that sucks your energy dry. Some of you may be you have that around you at work. There's whoever is just tearing you down energetically. And it's been going on for a while. Possible manager, higher up. And it's now kind of put you in this, what do I do kind of method. Like, I can't be around this person anymore. Their energy is low. And you just have to get out, because it's now, as you become more spiritually versed in ascending up in high vibration, you become more empathic. And I think that's what some of you are experiencing, are new energies that you're not familiar with, as far as feeling others' energies. And you have an energy vampire around you, whether it be family or work, or even your partner or soulmate, twin flame, whatever resonates with you. And so now you're making a decision on whether you're going to stay here, whether you're going to go. You're not entirely sure. You're really looking in the pros and cons on if you want to end something or not. Like I said, it could be a relationship with someone who's low vibrational, or it could be a job, could be family ties. All I know is that you do want to make the decision, and once you make the decision, I feel like you make the decision out of conflicts too. Like something happens, there's some kind of argument, and whatever that argument was, it forced you into that two of wands. Where do I want to plan to go next? And once you made your choice, Page of Pentacles, that is manifesting, that is bringing that choice into the physical world. And what is that choice? Like I said, some of you move forward, move out of a job into a new one with the Six of Swords there. You are moving out of there. Some of you are just moving into positive thoughts. Maybe you were low vibrational and you kind of became an energy vampire unknowingly. And it's something like you now realized what was happening to you, and now you're manifesting higher energy, high vibrational energy, and you're moving away from low vibrational energy to the high. For those of you who are walking away from a partner that no longer serves you, again, that could be family. Some of you are walking towards a new partner. Some of you are walking towards your true twin. If you had a false twin that was just more draining, what seemed like mirroring was really false, was just a false twin. False twins are like 99.9% accurate to your actual twin, just so you know. So it would be very similar energy, but of course, a dead giveaway maybe you discovered is your twin drains you, not empowers you. And so that forces you to move away from the false twin into the Emperor, because you can see that here with the Six of Swords woman. You see her, she's in a boat, she's going towards the masculine, and the masculine sees her. I feel like your masculine knows you're coming, or you know your masculine's going to make an attempt to come to you, or you both do at the same time. I say once you've made a decision, I feel that completes a cycle that was long overdue. Low vibration cycle, and it's going to open up your intuition. Your third eye is going to be vibing, and I feel like this is going to happen as the new moon progresses. I believe the new moon is actually within these next 2 weeks. So as the new moon will come into play, I think is when this action becomes into the physical world. And once that cycle is complete, you will be communicating with your masculine lifetime partner, whatever resonates with you. You go forth to the right person for you, a high vibration person, someone who is your other half, who fits you, who works with you, who is whole within themselves as you are. Someone who is passionate, fiery, a protector is what I feel. Someone also, for some of you, it's interracial as well. I don't know why, I just feel that. It's interracial, different cultures, but it's a destined, meant to be kind of thing. Because again, with the world, you have also, world is communication, and your guides are guiding you this in dreams, through signs, synchronicities. It is time. So, and here you go. Like I said, you have 10. So you have 10 here with these combinations: Six of Swords and the Emperors of 4. So you have a completion of a cycle. Like I said, you made a decision. You walked away from the low vibrational energy, whatever it was. You gathered the strength to do that. That wasn't an easy one, and because you did, like I said, some of you was someone like a family member, or you're just really attached to your twin. Whatever it was, you had the strength to actually do it. And now what's happening is your spiritual growth has developed. Your self-love has now begun to grow and blossom, and abundance will now be coming attracted to you. And there's going to be a form of movement in this new beginning. Once this cycle completes, another one begins. And you can tell there's movement because right underneath the strength card here for the oracle, my apologies, you have movement. And movement is 29, which is 11. So a new beginning actually begins in this case. Something brought into the physical world. You have the 4 here. 4 is right, physical world, appearances. Your intuition tells you it's coming. something's telling you this energy is coming in. It could be a water sign, it could be your twin. I say so. You got what, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be coming into play. You have someone who is, you may have two people coming in, a fire sign or a water sign. You may have two people coming in. It could be a choice between the real twin and the false twin, or a real twin and a soulmate. So you take what resonates with you there, but you're gonna have two people, and guess what, that recalls in that choice. So I told you, you're gonna make a choice in the beginning of the week, and that's gonna complete a cycle. That choice completes a cycle, and the proof here is the choice number is 46, which is 10. A cycle is ending. I feel like even though it's for the first 2 weeks, I feel like the choice, the movement of that choice doesn't really happen until the waning phases of the moon for some of you. And that's for some. It doesn't have to be for all. So what I advise is to have strength, have stamina, have rest, because this will burn you out a bit. As you attract the abundance, you're going to attract massive energy surges through you. And for some of you, it could be working overtime at the job, or you're on a business, you've now put it into overdrive after making decisions, and it's going to burn you out. You're going to need some alone time to recover, recoup, and because it's going to be a long 2 weeks for you. Good and bad reasons for why. I mean, you've got good because you're making choices and you're moving forward in a positive way, and you're moving towards your 10 of Cups, your wish come true. But it's very draining. It's like I said, there's some kind of conflicts that will arise, and it's the retrograde, so I do see that happening. So say there could be some kind of communication that happened and it's drained you, something that gets into your mentality for a bit, and once you've kind of resolved what it is, you get up after you've thought about it, and then you now go towards completing the cycle. You're tired, but you're going towards your wish come true. Let's get some messages from these decks. Peace, yes. So one thing you're going to be wanting to do is peace, relaxing. Yeah, here we go again. Persephone. I'll be honest, it's the wrong right. Excuse me, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. White buffalo woman. So peace will come after these cycles are completed. Reduction. Yes, you're going to reduce your choices. Some of you, like I said, have two choices to be making here. Some of you have multiple opportunities, and you're going to be making a choice. Sekhmet is also strength in the Goddess Oracle. So again, you have two strength cards here technically, and so have the strength, have the stamina for this, because this is going to be a very strong energy in this case. What do the gods have to say? You are protected by the universe. Do remember that. In your past lives too, some of you have a long history in your life, and it is in ancient Egypt. That's Anubis for protection. You also have Loki here, and Loki is play, and you have his brother. So some of you are having family issues, and you have Thor, which is action. So your choices end up being an action that manifests into a new beginning and causes that movement. So there's going to be movement once a choice is made, and the universe is reminding you you are protected by them, and to relax, have fun, be okay with yourselves. I want to see if the planets didn't want to talk when it came to the water signs. Let's see if the planets want to talk to you now. Give some signs of what you're going to be dealing with. Capricorn, so some of you may be dealing with earth signs during the moon, and Scorpio. I have a feeling that Scorpio energy that we're feeling it a bit early. I forgot what planet is going into Scorpio. It could be this next moon cycle. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure, but it's affecting us emotionally. It's hitting a core, something to the core. Like it's something that you thought you cleared up, but you did not. And so now it's kind of throwing you off, and you probably have to come back into balance. And I think that's what the Capricorn's here for. Capricorns are very good for just regrounding themselves when they need to be. And if you look, that card's number 10. So once there's a cycle completed, you're completing a cycle of something that needed to be healed, and you can see that pain in the Scorpio. And I think by the moon cycle, this would be actually solved. Okay, you guys have a good one, fire signs. Remember, have fun.